guys.
Hey, people.
Let me do a sound check. Of course, my freaking earbud. I forgot to stick it and trade it. Does the sound, how does the sound? How is the sound, I should say?
Let us know if you can hear us.
Yes, you're good, Kursuma said. Thanks, Kursuma. Hey, TF. Hey, K Braze. Hey, Kursuma. K9 Mom. We decided to go ahead and kick it off a little early so we can chit chat a little bit. And then I want to know if any charges are going to come. My God, if can you imagine if no charges are going to come to her name?
Uh, mm, Listen, it's only fair. It's only fair. You can't run around doing stuff like this.
Exactly.
Mental health or not, I'm sorry. She knows right from wrong.
Hmm. Amen. And I'm gonna, golly, I'll be surprised if she doesn't. Oh Lord, I will. I'll be surprised because she should get time or like even community service. Like she should do some yucky, have to do some yucky ass shit just because.
I think a public apology would be nice.
Yes, yes.
Something. People have to start getting held accountable for this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Using up resources and
Well, the whole way,
TF. I don't know about
and then
that. That's much.
highway cleanup. Yes, Kursuma, and that's the thing. Look at that. Was she 11 or something? She did it just because she did the same damn thing. Well, I believe that Carlee Russell should have to be, an example should be made out of her ass too. This isn't
Hmm.
okay.
What
Not
what
okay.
11-year-old are you talking about?
What is it?
What 11-year-old are you talking about? I don't know that one.
Well, I just seen it on there, just briefly. I didn't look into it because you know how shit's been so busy lately. But she ended up doing the whole prank hoax, calling 911 saying that she was missing. And guess what? She wasn't. So they handcuffed her ass. Like they got her and they're going to make an example out of her ass. And she's only 11. Yep. Hi, MJ Maxie. Sewer clean up.
Ew.
Yeah. She needs, like, oh God, this just, like I said, it's not okay to be going around and acting like you're kidnapped and shit and going to that extreme like that. Putting,
Right.
my biggest thing is wasting resources. That's my biggest thing. Like, that's not okay. Shit's not okay.
Oh my God,
Absolutely
TF, you're
not.
killing me. Hey, Mama Bear.
Mama Bear, welcome in. Yeah, this freaking, I know a lot of people's been pissed off over, and honestly, I do not want to bring any more attention to this crazy bitch. I'm going to say it because it is what it is. I don't want to, but I was going to watch this anyway, and I thought, you know what? Let me just go live and we can all watch it together because I'm curious if she will be charged, which she should be. So, yes, Mama Bear, there's going to be one at 2 o'clock, so in about 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. K
Yes,
Braze, I
Kate
think
Brazo.
Chief.
Say I'm sorry to the Jesus. Hey, number two with fries.
Yeah, yeah. What's your question? That's right, Johnny. The girls are on panel together. Look out. Shit's about to get real.
Hey,
Hey,
hooligan.
hooligan. How do you go about doing those giant emojis and shit? I listen, I think it's just something with YouTube right now. Let's see. Let me look. For some reason I think it's just YouTube. Yeah, see mine's big. It's just YouTube. Click on, do you know how to get to those kind of emojis? Number two with fries?
It's on top of the regular ones.
Right.
Like right
And
when you
it's
click on
right
the
there
little
in the,
smiley face, it's right there.
yeah. A lot of people don't know that little smiley face is in the chat bar. There you go. That's right. You got the big hand now. My question is, What have I intel sources found? Tracking crazy. Ladies. Oh, Lord. Okay, he's
Hey,
got it.
Johnny.
Good. Yeah, those big emojis are cracking me up. God, they're cracking me up. Um, I just got to make sure I keep an eye on the time, Nay, so I can share screen and get and watch that because I do want to watch that live. I don't want to miss it. I don't want to be late to it. I'll
Right.
get sidetracked being here talking to y'all and then oh Lord. That's why I apologize, y'all. I haven't been live in a while. I think it was like before I took off and went on my camping trip, and then shit has just been crazy busy since then. It's been so busy. My
Before she
weekend's
ditched us
busy.
all.
And then my weekend's going to be really busy. So I'm like, well, I seen that come up with the presser, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just go live and let's watch this together in that way. And of course, get Nay up here. We love it when Nay's on panel. I never thought in a million years that I'd get Nay on
Me
panel.
either. Me either.
Oh,
I'm not
I
leaving you up there by
know.
yourself.
Take a
Ooh,
trip.
hooligan,
Oh,
take me with you.
Lord. Yes. And I hope you have a blast, Hooligan. I almost went to the beach when I got back, like midweek. I thought, and then I thought, no, I need to get some shit done around here, so I didn't go. Wasn't it?
Johnny, you stalking her?
Shit. Wasn't it Allie who asked what was up with these crazy ass women? I don't know. I missed a lot of lives here lately. Like I said, I've been busy. I try not to miss the lives. I try to go in and at least support, but it's been hard lately, so I haven't really been on. I haven't really been talking to anybody. I've just been busy. I don't think I missed anybody coming in, but if I did, welcome in.
Happy birthday, Johnny.
Yeah, always happy birthday, Johnny. Every day is Johnny's birthday, you all. See, there again, I forget about my commands. Let me do welcome. I think that's one.
Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be
Yeah.
working, aren't I?
No, you know I don't care. I'm up here sniffling. I'm getting these, my sinuses are killing me.
It's all that clean
Um,
mountain air, and you came back to the shit air.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Yep. And every year when I do this, I end up having to take Sudafed because of it. And like you said, because of that right there, that clean air, and then come back to this hellhole. So let me ask you all in chat. I'm just curious. What is your thoughts on should she be charged? Should Carlee be charged? Or do you think, well, she's got some mental issues, so maybe she just needs to seek help? What's your all's thoughts? I'm curious on that. Oh, I think everybody knows how I feel. Oof, I don't hold back. Oh, Johnny.
I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if I feel like she's like it's mental health and she's delusional, or I kind of have a feeling she was gonna take off with somebody and then she changed her mind for whatever reason. Why make it
Same.
a big old scheme and plot though? I have no idea.
Attention seeking. I see some of
Yeah.
that. Like, look at me. And
Mm-hmm.
no, I'm pretty sure she does not. K-Braze. I'm pretty sure she does not. See, MJ Maxie, I agree, but I had to ask chat. Everybody's welcome with how they feel, so I had to put that out there. See, I knew K9 mom's been, oh, she's been so pissed off over this one. Yeah, she definitely, that wasted resources is what pisses me off. Mama Bear, she should be charged, but it has to be jail time. Yep. See, and that's the
Oh,
thing
I
with the
don't know.
financial.
If it is mental health stuff, I don't think she should do jail time.
Hold up. The whole mental health thing, though, she planned this. She knew what the fuck she was doing. She set it all up. She made sure she had uh, TP. or toilet paper. She made sure she had that. She had the robe. She had the food, even the snacks, you all. Like, she knew what the fuck she was doing. So if it was such mental health, then why did she had enough sense to do all that ahead of time
Hmm.
and to
I
put the
just want to know why,
place
girl.
the
Get on camera and tell us why.
exactly and place the toddler on the interstate, and she knew what she was doing. She knew exactly what she was doing. And I just it's bullshit. It's not okay, actually. It's not okay. She will not. And that's the thing. I think that Canine Mom, I think she's not been held accountable with a lot of things in her life, and that's the problem. That's the problem. Yep. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to actually pin it. Let's see.
I can't
And
even
that's the
see what you're
problem.
doing. I'm outside.
You're good. That's the problem is a lot of people aren't held. Oh shit! I don't want a banner. Are not held accountable, and that's the problem. Truth and justice. Will there be a low bail bond to get? See, I don't know, and I can't wait till we find out here in almost about 10 minutes. We'll find out if if she'll even be charged. And I think a lot of people's going to be pissed off if she's not charged. Oh my!
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. I want to know if she will be.
Right, right. And oh Lord, can you imagine? Good grief! And why
Hey,
wouldn't
Linda.
she? That's the thing.
I don't
Hey,
know.
Linda. Hey,
I've
Truth
seen
and
people get
Justice.
away with worse.
True, but my gosh, with all the it's been out there ever. I just don't see her not being. I mean, it might just be a slap on the wrist, but surely she'll get something. Holy crap! Surely she'll get something.
I wonder if she has
Charge on her.
anything else, like, in her background, if this would be like her first offense or something. Because they usually do just get a slap on the wrist if it's nothing, detrimental.
Right, right. I'm pretty sure she's clean as far as her background. I'm pretty sure she's not been in trouble before. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure she has not. The Cheez-Its are expensive. Well,
Everything's
and
expensive.
golly, like I said, she prepped for this, so she needs to get something. It's not okay. Ladies' night in this chat. So when is ladies' night? We never have just ladies' night, or I know, I haven't forgot about the list on the questions I ask what you all want me to cover. I still have those, and I'm still working on some things behind the scenes, so I hadn't forgot about you all. See,
Oh,
and
and
I
when
haven't
is
forgot
dudes'
about
night?
that. Yeah, I haven't forgot about that, Johnny. So what do I do because I'm not a dude? So I guess I'll just have to give hand my channel over to one of you dudes.
Oh,
Nah.
so you don't want that trouble.
No, I'm kidding. Good grief.
I
Mama
don't know,
Bear, I
Johnny,
have
you
to
gonna take
agree with
over?
that's kind of scary, isn't it? Johnny taking
Uh-huh.
over.
Yeah. It'll be everybody's birthday.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I have to agree with Mama Bear on there. And that's see, too many people they get enabled these days, and that's the issue with this generation, in my opinion, is they're never held accountable for their
I
actions, and
agree.
that's mhm.
They're running around telling
There's
adults
too
what to do.
Yep. They need some more ass whoopings. And yes,
Mm-hmm.
I said that. I didn't beat my kids, but yes, I spanked my kids. I sure did. I spanked my kids. And not everybody agrees with that, and that's okay. But they got in trouble whether even if it was just a grounding and I decided not to spank them, they still was always held accountable for their bad behavior, always,
Well, they turned out to be decent human beings,
for
you know?
sure. I have to say, yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got some good ones.
That's right. Carries, they can bail you out of trouble. It's a lot easier. That's right.
You know what? I was spoiled, and my dad bailed me out of everything. So when he passed, I had to learn the hard way. I kind of wish he wouldn't. I wish he'd have just let me learn. on my own instead of,
Hmm.
makes life a lot harder.
I agree, MJ Maxie, and I think they use that for an excuse on a lot of things. And I hate to say that because I'm not saying if there's not real issues out there. Of course, there's real issues out there, but I think a lot of people do use that for an excuse. And if that's the case, honestly, if you do have some mental issues going on, get help. I mean, I'm not saying, I mean, yes, get help. We all have issues,
Well,
get help.
it's not that easy now, People don't know where to
True.
start
Hmm.
to get that kind of help.
Hmm. Right. Right. They can still, that's the thing. It's just like they do want to, that's all they want to stick it to the mental health issues, it seems like every time.
Wolfie,
It's right, Wolfie. She's like, what the
hello,
hell?
love.
Nays up there?
It's just a mirage. It's your imagination.
Unfortunately, my younger sister is this way. Oh, my dad is always bailing her out. Yep.
Yeah, that's
And
what
they're
I
never
meant,
going to
Mama Bear.
learn. They're never going to learn. I don't know where that comment is. Yeah. Nay, can you click on comments and pin them or no? I thought I gave you the ability to do that.
I no.
Hmm.
Well, because I'm up here on my phone, I can't.
Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I have to watch chat on my computer.
Hmm.
Hi, Art.
Oh, Art's back. Hey, Art.
Mm-hmm.
Art, what do you think about this? Do you think she should Jerv? Good grief! I need to drink another Red Bull. Jerv, do you think she should serve time or just get help, mental health? She should just get help. What do you think? If I can talk right, Lordy day.
Or both. Maybe both.
True. Yeah. And there has to be for somebody to do this shit. There has to be something going on. Mentally. There has to be. I'm not saying that. Not necessarily. There's not, but she should get in trouble. I think she should spend the day. Mm, that's a good one. I haven't heard that one. That's a good one actually. Yep.
My sister did that for years. That's not an easy job.
Mhm. Right.
You hear
It's
some
just
crazy stuff.
well, and, it is sad the way she did. Her parents, here they're worried that something was wrong because there's not very. I know TF. I seen in chat here that he thinks they were sus, but in my opinion, I don't agree with that. That's just my opinion.
No, I
Um.
think they just believe their baby. I don't think
Yes.
they knew
Yeah.
anything.
Mm-mm, not at all. So I mean, I feel sorry for the parents. Hey,
Hey,
Gigi.
Gigi.
Yeah, I feel. Anyone know what's happening? Was that something? Okay, Jennifer. Let's see. I'm pretty sure if I understand correctly, that was for the searchers, correct? Nobody gets that, but it goes back into those kind of funds, right? Is that what you're talking about? Or if it's that, it is getting refunded. Let's see. Let me look. Okay, MJ Maxie said it's being refunded. I haven't really kept up much because I was like, it's a hoax. Screw her. Let's move on. Let's not give her attention. She don't need this attention. But I do want to find out what's going on. Let's
Yeah,
see.
crazy.
I
You're a
am
little
going to go
robot-y.
share screen and mute. I am
Yeah, you might want to fix that
right
before
now.
you.
Still, be right back.
It's a little crackly. I don't know if it's your earbud.
Did that help or no?
Yeah, that might have worked.
Okay. Thanks, guys. That's so weird. It
Hooligan, I
does
want to know
that.
what you think. I know you want to give her the business. Tell us.
Nay, handle chat just for a minute. I'm going to just pull this up and have it muted, just so we'll
Okay.
be ready.
Do I sound okay? Am I crackly?
You sound great to me.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you sound great to me.
HEB.
TF, I still sound like that?
No, you sound fine.
Oh, okay.
TF's got jokes.
He does, always. Exactly, truth and justice. That's why everybody wants to know now. Like, it's just been all over. Everybody knows about it now. So it's our right to know what the hell's going on. And I think a lot of people's gonna be pissed if she gets by with this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to make it full screen. Okay. Now, let's see. We got a couple minutes.
Oh, crazy's electric AF. All right, TF.
Damn.
Get it, girl.
Oh. See, that art. Exactly. That's my issue. She knew what she was doing. So she can't be too crazy. Okay, we'll still look at chat, but I'm going to go ahead and play this just so we can make sure we're not late to this.
Okay.
And also,
Oh, shit.
charges are to be filed against
Sound
Carlee
good?
Russell. Do you
Yeah, it's
agree
fine. I'm gonna mute.
with the decision? It's that simple.
Okay.
Because by now, I'm sure a lot of folks are just very up to speed on this story and educated enough to have an opinion on this matter. So we're going to ask that.
Yeah, you're crackly again. Something's going on with your audio.
YouTube Live comment section. You should see that poll animate on your screen. And what I'll do is I'll start to look out for your hashtag JB questions and comments. If it's your first time on stream, welcome. I welcome into the now. What we're going to do is just quickly explain how it works. If you don't want your comment to be spotlighted and featured on screen, that's totally okay. You're welcome here. We just
No,
ask that you
crazy.
don't
It's
use
not.
a hashtag. Underneath my name here on the left side of your screen, it says hashtag Hey JB, and you'll see it here.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Frank and Pam Bearfield Training Center. I'm Captain Keith Sescaliva with the Hoover Police Department, and we're here today to provide you with the latest update in the Carlee Russell investigation. Joining me at the podium today will be Police Chief Nick Durzis, followed by Alabama Attorney General Steve Marshall. Chief Durzis will make a prepared statement. After Chief Durzis' statement is over with, Attorney General Marshall will also offer a few comments. Once that is completed, both gentlemen will return to the podium and you guys have an opportunity to ask questions. With that, I will turn it over to Chief Durzis.
Thank you, Captain. Good afternoon. Earlier today, Hoover Police detectives obtained warrants for the arrest of Carlee Russell through the Hoover Municipal Court for her actions related to faking her kidnapping and subsequently making false statements to detectives as they investigated this case. Her decisions that night created panic and alarm for the citizens of our city and even across the nation as the concern grew that a kidnapper was on the loose using a small child as bait. Numerous law enforcement agencies, both local and federal, again working tirelessly not only to bring Carlee home to her family, but locate a kidnapper that we know now never existed. Many private citizens volunteered their time and energy into looking for a potential kidnapping victim that we know now was never in any danger. The story wounds for families whose loved ones really were victims of kidnappings, some of which even helped organize searches in hopes they could find Carlee's alive so that her family would not experience the pain and suffering that they felt when their loved ones never returned home. As we know, actions can have consequences, and that's why we're here today. This afternoon, Carlee Russell, with the assistance of her attorney, turned herself into the Hoover City Jail, which was arrested for the following charges: false reporting to law enforcement authorities, Class A misdemeanor, $1,000 bond; falsely reporting an incident, a Class A misdemeanor with a $1,000 bond. Each of these charges carry up to a year in jail, and potential fine of $6,000 upon conviction. Ms. Russell was released from jail after posting bond. We initially presented this case to District Attorney Lenise Washington, who agreed to handle prosecution through district court. After consulting with the Circuit Court of Jefferson County Bessemer Division, the case was referred back to municipal court for charging because the only applicable charges were misdemeanors. Judging from the amount of phone calls and emails that we've received from people all over the country, I know many are shocked and appalled that Ms. Russell is only being charged with 2 misdemeanors, despite all the panic and disruption her actions caused. Let me assure you, I too share the same frustration, but existing laws only allow the charges that were filed to be filed. I can tell you that I will be contacting our state legislatures on behalf of law enforcement in Montgomery and asking them to look at this law applied to these facts and urge them to add an enhancement to current legislation when somebody falsely reports kidnapping or another violent crime. Because of the attention this case has garnered, we've requested Attorney General Steve Marshall's office adopt this case, and they've agreed to do so. The Hoover Police Department wants to thank everyone that assisted us from the beginning and continues to assist us in this case as we work its way through the criminal justice system. Joining me at the podium today is State of Alabama Attorney General Steve Marshall.
Thank you, Chief. Let me begin by commending Hoover Police Department Chief Sturgis for his leadership in this investigation. Obviously, this captured many's attention as a result of not only the allegations themselves, but also the concern about a possible victim being able to return her home. The work that was done by the Hoover Police Department was monumental in its lift, and the results of that work you are seeing come to fruition today with the charges that have been levied. I also want to commend the many other men and women of both state and federal law enforcement for their work collaboratively with the Hoover Police Department in assisting in this investigation. Chief, appreciate the opportunity to be able to partner with you in this prosecution. We will dedicate a team to be able to help the city of Hoover in handling these 2 individual charges and look forward to bringing this case to fruition. One thing I would add is that we don't see this as a victimless crime. There are significant hours spent, resources expended as a result of this investigation. And not only that, but the many men and women who are civilians that wore those yellow vests on a hot afternoon and evening looking for someone they thought was abducted, trying to be of assistance. We intend to fully prosecute this case and look forward to working with the Hoover Police Department moving forward. We also would tell you that we will continue to monitor this investigation to determine whether or not there are any additional charges that need to be brought, and we'll evaluate those as the facts are presented.
Okay. Thank you. All right, this time we'll open the floor to questions. If you'll please raise your hand and identify yourself and your affiliation when called.
Yeah, David Lamb, CDS 42. This question for Mr. Attorney General. What is it about this case that made it rise to the level to where it was a case that you wanted to take on?
We handle cases across the state. We have jurisdiction throughout for both misdemeanors and felonies. And when Chief Sturgis asked for our assistance, we were more than happy to be able to assist.
Is it common for you all to be involved in misdemeanors like a case like this?
It's not uncommon.
Keith Mills, W8GG 610, 100.1 FM, Summit Media. Chief, this question is for you.
Yes.
What time was Carlee arrested today with her attorney, and has she made bail?
She was processed in our facility within the past hour.
Do you expect any charges to be forthcoming from her parents, or is this just all on Carlee at this point?
At this point, and again, I think anything is, all as the Attorney General said, their team will also be searching through our files, and we'll find out what they say.
Carol.
Robinson with AL.com. Have you, since we spoke last in the press conference, been able to retrace where she was during the 49 hours she was missing, and have you determined if she was with anyone else during that time?
We have not found anything out on either one of your two questions.
Right here.
Valerie Bell, ABC 3340 News. Has there been any decision about a possible civil suit against Carlee and or her family? Also, what impact would this have on Hoover Police Department filing a suit have on the criminal case as well?
Yeah, we have not discussed that. Of course, we talked about the hours of overtime and all the significant resources that we used. And we'll certainly be talking to the Attorney General's office about possibly getting some of those funds returned to us.
Lisa Crane, WGTN 13. In an earlier press conference, you outlined some items she had taken from her employer. Any potential theft charges for that?
Those would have taken place in another jurisdictions. We would not have charges ourselves.
Ashley Robinson, WVRC. Chief, do you mind repeating those charges and fines one more time for us?
Sure. False reporting to law enforcement authorities, Class A misdemeanor with $1,000 bond. Falsely reporting an incident, a Class A misdemeanor with a $1,000 bond.
Chief, I know you mentioned this the last time we were together. Just wondered if you have any update on an idea of the cost that the Hoover Police Department expended in those 49 hours Carlee Russell was missing. And one final question: do you at this point have any more information if Carlee Russell acted on her anyone helped her?
Yeah, we have not finished. Obviously, the 49 hours. We've been certainly busy since her return. So I still don't have a total on that, and we don't have any idea what Carlee Russell was 49 hours.
Right here.
Keith Mims, WAGG 610. Chief, let me ask you this. Going forward, there's been a lot of concern in the community as per young Black and brown females being reported missing. Would Hoover and other agencies have the same fervor going forward as they did with the case with Carlee Russell?
Absolutely. This, as I said initially, our focus was bringing Carlee home when she got home. And then our focus has been to find out if there was a kidnapping. We find out there's not. We work every case like all of the law enforcement does. So I don't have any concern anywhere that would be an issue.
And can I echo what the Chief said? I've been in law enforcement 27 years.
Yes, sir.
Law enforcement throughout the state. I've never seen anybody interested in the color of your skin in investigating a criminal case. And I expect, regardless of your gender, your race, when that report is filed, that Alabama law enforcement is going to do its job.
Valerie Bell, ABC 3340. What was her emotional state when she arrived to the jail today, and is she seeking any help at this point in time?
I was not there, so I can't tell you exactly, and I really don't know anything else.
All right, last question.
Ashley Robinson, WVRC. Chief, what are next steps after this? What is going to happen next?
Right now, the Attorney General's office attorneys will start dealing with our detectives and going through case files and preparing prosecution, I presume.
Thank you guys very much.
Will y'all be releasing a mugshot?
Yes, we will. Momentarily.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Breaking news on WFLA now. Here's JB Puna.
What the hell?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
They gave her
Lord.
that little shit ass bond. They knew she was going to bond out.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh my gosh. And I apologize for the sound. I looked and like my internet, my Wi-Fi is great. So I don't know
You
what was
sound
going
fine
on.
now. It was just during the video. I think it's because we were sharing screen before we started StreamYard trips.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I know with the crackling, like it's happened before, and when I've muted and unmuted, it's helped with that. And it only does it on my StreamYard is what's weird. That's crazy. And it sounded great when I TF, don't forget the extensions on fire. Me and my liar wig on fire. But she hasn't spoke out, and that's not okay either. She needs to apologize, not her lawyer. Her. She needs to come
I
out.
mean, I'd be embarrassed
Of course.
for acting the whole donkey out there in the world.
Freaking
Oh, thanks,
crazy.
Gigi.
Her claim she was barely made it out. What the, yeah. Honey, I want them kidnappers to kidnap my ass. I want my hair and my nails dead. So come get me, please.
Right.
Good grief. Play with
I
your
could use a
hair and shit.
pedicure.
Yeah.
I wonder if they let her take a
Freaking
bubble bath and stuff.
right. Freaking orange hair, balding dude with his woman. Come get me. Come get me, please. Dumbest shit I ever heard. Which, from day one, all the shit that came out, I was like, oh, this don't sound right. Something's not right. Mm-mm. Something's not right.
If y'all hear a little mutt in the background barking, it's mine.
So, what do you all think, chat?
I
Crazy,
think it's
huh?
bullshit.
Mm-hmm. And I won't, like I said, I'm done giving this bitch any air. But I did want to, I wanted to make, I mean, I was going to listen to it regardless. So I thought, let's listen to it together. I just hate, was it so crackly you couldn't, like, it sounded good through my earbud.
It's
Could you
crackly now
understand?
again.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, I could understand it. It's something with your earbuds, I think. Yes,
So
TF.
wild.
Bullshit.
Played with her hair and gave her Cheez-Its. Yeah. Ah. See, I knew. And K9 Mom, you want to come up and chat? I'll drop the link. You want
Make
to
sure you
tell
put
us
that
how
wiener
you really
string.
feel? Yeah, but I know. Well, it's actually, yeah, I know. You're right. I'm glad you said that. Because I do forget. I forget about that one. God, I would die. No tallywhackers allowed. Able to hear. See, okay. I'm glad that you all were able to understand it. And again, I'm so sorry. Am I still crackly? I paused or I muted and unmuted. So how's my sound now?
It's a little crackly. It does it,
So
and then it stops doing it. I don't know what's going on.
weird. There, I kicked myself and muted. Okay. I
Oh,
am going
nice.
to. Yeah. Let's see. I sent it to you in Messenger, right, Nay?
What are we looking for?
I sent you the StreamYard in Messenger. I'm gonna.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You gonna drop it or you
I
want me
got
to?
it. Yeah, I got it. I just had to go to our Messenger and do it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not putting up with your late ass.
Hey,
There you
Trouble.
go, Canine Mom. Okay. Now to okay. Let me get this ready. Lord, let's see. I have my screen ready. He said yes, you are. Okay. Click on that link there, Canine Mom, and I'll pull you up. I would love to hear your thoughts. I know she's been pissed over all this.
Mm-hmm. Rightfully so.
Yeah, if you could type it in my chat, all good. All good. Freedom of speech in my chat. Freedom of speech. As long as you're not cussing us out or anything, I might have to put a smack
You
down on
don't
your
want to
ass.
do it. You don't want to do it.
Just a minute. Okay, I'm making sure it's you. Is it you, girlfriend? Canine Mom. Are you there?
Are
I'll
you
keep the
muted?
screen up. She's not. Oh, she is muted now. Yep. She is muted. Oh, I hear the background. Are you there? Please hold. Her mic's not muted. Hmm. Do you let me try to kick her and she can come back. Let's try that. And I'm going to leave the screen up so I don't forget. I'm going to add you
Yes.
back,
No
K9.
wieners.
Yeah. Okay. Is that better? Let's see if she's here. Are you there? Well, we'll see if she gets her together, K9 mom.
I hear
Well,
something.
now,
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I sure can. Let's remove that.
You can hear me?
So everybody welcome K9. We can hear you, babe. Everybody welcome K9 mom.
Okay, sorry, I had my AirPods in and I don't know why it wasn't picking up on my AirPods.
Oh, okay. Well, we hear you great. So let's hear your thoughts.
Okay,
I know I can't wait to
I'm
hear
in the
your
car.
thoughts.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
I
in the
could hear
car,
that.
so I'm
Good.
sorry.
Mm-mm.
I just dropped
You're
off all
fine.
my adoption paperwork for my girls. So,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, the resources that go into running a search dog, that's all, unless you're a police canine, all of that is volunteer based. We train on our own, we buy all the supplies on our own, and to travel with a pet, our cars get specifically set up with heating and cooling and all kinds of stuff for these animals. It's not just like, oh, I'm going to throw my dog in the car and go walk around for a little bit. It's nothing like that. It's very, very expensive.
Right.
Just the vests alone are about $300. So it's just it's such a waste of resources, and I really feel like there needs to be more accountability for the amount of money. I feel like there should be some kind of fine
Mm-hmm.
for those resources that were expended, because unless that's put out there to her, there's no accountability. What's a misdemeanor with $1,000 bond?
Right.
But
Oh,
yet they arrested an 11-year-old girl on body cam the other day.
that's the one. I couldn't remember. I just watched a little piece of it, but for the same shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I
Yep.
must
And
have
they
missed
actually
that one.
arrested her. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you were talking about like it being mental health versus behavior versus, you can still hold her accountable and
Mm-hmm.
still address the mental health piece in court. People all the time get ordered to, go to ARD classes, go to anger management, go to,
Right.
outpatient
Something.
drug and
Yeah.
Agree.
alcohol counseling, all of that. They can order her to go to therapy. Clearly, there's something happening somewhere. I don't know what,
Right.
and I don't want to speculate, but it's just, it became such a big thing. And
Mm-hmm.
so many people are talking about it. They have to hold her accountable.
No, and that's exact. I agree with you. And even the mental health thing, like you had stated, she can still get help and be held accountable. I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
Totally agree with you.
Yeah, because if somebody is, you know, going through addiction and they, commit a crime, they're still held accountable on that crime. That doesn't mean that they are not going to be given resources for the sickness that they have. So it's the same thing. It's the same concept with mental health issues. You still have to face the consequences of your actions.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Exactly.
really feel like that's the only way people are going to learn.
Right.
That's just my opinion.
No, I totally agree. And that's what is wrong with the world these days. This generation is they are not held accountable. They never have been.
Yeah, it's
And
like
that's what's
everybody,
wrong.
you
This
get
will
a
continue.
star and you get a star and you get a
God,
star. Oh, good job.
participation
Try
trophy.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, I don't
And
know. It's
see,
just,
you train dogs for this,
yeah,
correct?
yeah,
Okay, so see, that's why I wanted her up here because I knew I knew what she did. So she trains dogs for things like this. So of course she's probably more pissed off just for the fact that she knows how much it is and how much it costs for the resources.
yeah. And I have my own bloodhound that
Yeah.
I run. He's been off for a little bit because we got the 2 babies, but
Oh.
yeah, we have 2 foster babies that I just turned in all the adoption paperwork. So hopefully in the next 30 days it should be done. But
How awesome.
yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, I mean, and when you go and train, like just to practice, so you have to take the dogs out at least 3 times a week to practice. You have to get other people that are willing to come and hide for you. You have to, when I say go train, I'm talking like people in the area, you all get together, whoever has, other people that have dogs that work.
Mhm.
You all pick a meeting point, and generally for me, the meeting points are about 2.5 hours away because in my area, Capone is one of the only search dogs in the local area.
Okay.
So it's you get up early, you drive, you load everything up, you go and you train the full day, and you get back home about 12 hours later. It's not just we're going to go out for an hour and work. You're always working. You're
Right.
always trying to make them be better at what they do, because if a dog is missing something or not um, successful at what they're doing, it has nothing to do with the dog. It has to do with the handler.
Mhm. Mhm. Right. Right. Yeah, I get that.
So, um, but yeah, I mean,
It's a
it's
lot of
not for the
work.
faint of heart. It's Yes,
Right.
and it's a grueling. I've done a couple face plants in the woods training, and because they pull hard. You're working on a
Right.
40-foot leash, and they're going after a smell, and yeah, they're not going to stop.
Mhm.
And that's what you
Mhm.
want. You don't
Exactly.
want them to unless they're supposed to. So you got
Right.
to be ready to jump over whatever it is and go under and go through, and it's a lot of work. It's quite I don't know what the word it's an adjustment to run your first dog. Like it's
Mhm.
it's so different. It's just you can't really explain it.
Well, how long have you been doing this?
Well, I trained therapy dogs before. I had 3 mastiffs that were therapy, and then I went in and I did a lot of behavioral stuff for Canine Good Citizen, and then I went into search and rescue. And Capone is 3,
Okay.
so
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
And he's
but
beautiful.
yeah, he's a big
Yeah, I
boy.
remember
He's
him.
getting big. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's noisy, but yeah,
Yeah.
and you get all
I
kinds of
seen you.
search dogs. We have, it doesn't matter what breed. Any dog can be a search dog. There's just certain dogs that are better at
Mhm.
better at different things. So,
Right. Right.
um, but at the end of the day, it's all expensive. It's a
Mhm.
very expensive hobby.
Right.
But you don't get rewarded. You're willing to do it because the reward is so much greater
Mhm.
to go out and do that kind of work.
Right. And to actually find, and help somebody, that is awesome for
Yeah.
sure. Yes, I get that. But like
Yeah.
you said, it's time consuming and expensive.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what's
It's very
crazy.
expensive. Yeah.
Right.
And I do think she should have to do, whether it's community service and working with, hours at a animal shelter, and then
Mhm.
do community service for the police department, pick up trash along the highway. I have a
Right.
highway in mind that she could pick it up on.
Right. Right.
Maybe they should make her entitled as go out on a search
Yeah. Well,
in this
yeah, and that's
horrible
the thing.
weather.
Like, like you can't. It's exhausting. It really is. I'll never forget the first time Capone. He was learning to go through the woods, and he jumped over this big log, and I saw it, but he was going so fast, and I attempted to jump over it, and I clearly missed, and my face literally like hit the ground and just vibrated through my body. It hurt so bad, but I had to hop
Oh,
up and
wow.
keep going, but I didn't let go of the dog.
Right. Right.
But
Oh, wow.
yeah, but yeah, I definitely think there's some options to that the court has at their hands to be able to give her restitution. Um, but I don't know. It sounded like the police. Well, I'm drawing the chief. Is that what he is? The director.
Mhm. Mhm.
I think he sounded pretty irritated with it.
Yes. He did in the first one too, I felt like.
Yeah,
Like, mhm.
yeah,
Very, and
and
they should be. All of them should be pissed off. Like, that's insane. That's not okay.
yeah, and
Mhm.
that I mean they put a lot of man hours out there for a good period of time that there were other things happening that were real that people needed them for.
And
And
it
like you
does
said,
take
the
away from the real
overtime.
victims. Yes, but it takes away from the real victims.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Shit. That's what pisses me off so much. And
And
like I said, I'm not.
embarrassed as she probably is, which she should be, she needs to make a public statement. I'm sorry.
I agree.
Her parents, I do feel bad for them in a sense, but as a parent, you need to be like, I don't know, for me, them going and having that party afterwards looks super suspicious.
Yes.
And the fact that they went to Atlanta during the search is very suspicious to me. It's just like one plus
Mhm.
one isn't equaling two for me with all of that.
Right. Right.
I think there
Right.
was more than we know about.
Mhm. Well, and we're never going to know. That's the thing.
No,
She's not going to
no,
come out and speak. She's going to have
no.
her lawyer. That's why she lawyered
Yep.
up. The lawyer will speak for her. She will not. She's not going
Yeah.
to. No
Yep.
way in hell.
I thought her poor dad looked like just, I don't think he was, I don't know what the word is, but I don't know. I got a different vibe from him. Like that
Okay.
he didn't want to say too much. I don't
Mhm.
know if he was wondering what was really happening, or I don't know. I just thought in his interviews he was really quiet and kind of agreed with mom. Just, I don't know. That was my take on it.
Right. Right. Like a yes man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I get what you're saying on that. Mhm.
Yeah. So I
Gosh.
don't know. It's just crazy to me. I don't know. I think about like too all the channel, like all the media attention that it got, when there's a lot of victims out there that are getting no media attention.
Right. Exactly. Well, that's why I said I refuse to keep talking about this
Yeah.
because it's not a
Yeah.
case. It's
Right.
her. She's a liar. So I refuse to keep doing this. Hell no, but I did want to do this today because of
Yeah.
I wanted to
Right.
share that, but that's it. I'm not going to
Right.
keep, nope, I refuse to do that. Screw
Yeah.
her. She's a liar. We all know
Yeah.
now, and we all knew in the
Yeah.
beginning, but
She wanted attention and wanted to trend or whatever. Well, there you go. You
yeah,
got it.
yes.
Careful what you wish
But it's
for.
right. But the sad thing about it is she's still not really getting anything that she should be getting. It's a,
No.
you know,
No.
just a little
No.
tap, a love tap.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter if it was her first offense or not. I get that, like that's how things work and that's the way they handle things. But this was a big first offense.
Right. Yep.
I wish one of my kids.
Oh
I
my.
wish you would, boy.
Yep.
Whoop that
I
ass.
don't care. I
Oh,
don't care how old if they're the same age, I would have drugged their asses
yep.
out to
Right by your
apologize to
ear. Yep.
you're damn straight I would have. I don't agree
Yep.
with that. Again,
No.
that's what's wrong with this generation. They have too many people that's enabling them, that
Yeah.
enables this fucking bad behavior.
Yep.
Not
It's
okay.
bad. So, okay, ladies. Well, thank you for having me up. I'm done driving.
Always. We
Thanks for
appreciate
coming up, K9 Mom.
Yeah, of course,
Yes.
anytime. And
And
I'll see you in the
what you
next
do.
chat.
Yes, ma'am. Have a good day.
Thanks, you too. Bye.
All right, bye. Yeah, I love Canine Mom. I mean, that's like she said, she does a lot of work. Um, I've spoke with her before. She's good people. That's why when I
Mm-hmm.
seen her in chat, I was like, let's get her up because I knew she was pissed off.
As she
Hey,
should be.
Rena. Yeah, because like I said, that's what she does. She trains. So I knew about the wasted resources. She was pissed over that, rightfully so. Insane. She can go behind the dogs and scoop up their shit. Is what she should have to do, Carlee.
Right. You know how much training goes into that?
That's what she was saying. Yeah. And TF, yes, she stole from her job as well. That's the whole issue. Like,
They
damn.
didn't even mention that, did they?
Today, I'm not sure. I was trying to figure out this whole crackling, so I missed some of it. Yeah. Johnny, he's full of himself today. But yeah, she should have to be held accountable for every fucking thing she did. That's the thing. Every little thing she did. She should. I mean, it's crazy. Not okay. There, and that's the thing. She got booked. Well, I don't know if she even got the whole thing. I wonder about that, or if they just
Rena,
brought
who's
her
the
in
broke
and
bitch?
what'd you say? Oh, me. I said I identify in TT's chat as a bitch because they were talking about people what they identify as, and I'm like,
Oh,
hell, I
I
identify.
missed that. I must have been asleep.
And, yes, and then she said, because I think somebody else in chat said something about I identify as broke, and she said, oh, I identify as broke bitch. I said, same, me too. I broke to the bitch part. Yeah, that's what she's talking about. I missed the comments. Yeah, that was a fun chat. That was a wild chat, actually. I mean, it went good, so. Now I thought I was coming in mean. No, you thought
I
Rita was
missed
coming
about
in
half her
mean.
live. I fell asleep.
No. Yeah, I watched it for a while because I was multitasking for a while. Like I said, I always try to have something in my ear, but I've just not been able to.
It was good. I
So,
hope they do
well,
more
there
like
you
that. I
have
like
it.
when they tackle that together.
Yes. Yes. And especially, like, I love the whole, you can agree to disagree, but just be respectful. And they are. And that's what I love about it because not everybody agrees. Johnny said he's never noticed your hair all colors. Nay. Yeah.
Just because it's
I
not
don't like
really.
that picture. No, she's got that pretty red hair. So there you have it, you all. Carlee Russell, the liar,
Is
liar,
still a
big old
liar.
liar. Yes. and will continue to be. Her
Yep.
ass needs help for sure. So, well, like I said, I have a busy ass weekend, so I am going to end this soon. And I hope you all, like I said, I am sorry that the whole damn crackling shit, but at least you all did hear it, so it was just a little crackly. Freaking StreamYards, I swear.
It seems
I've
to
not had
stop
any
after you
issue.
mute and then unmute again,
Mm-hmm.
and then it'll be
And
fine
see,
for a few minutes, and then it does it again.
that is insane. That's wild. She can't keep that wig piece in jail. Well, hell, she left it back at the crime scene. And that's something, that shocked the shit out of me, her leaving that behind. But I guess she had to see
Yeah, what
everybody
was the
else's
point?
struggle.
Who runs around without their hair?
There was a struggle, Nate. It got ripped off of her during this
Oh,
struggle.
okay. My bad. My bad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, well, I think we'll end this, and I hope everybody has a great weekend. I know I am. I'm going to have a busy one, but stay off crack. It's not good. What? Oh, because the crackling. I was like, Johnny, what the fuck? God. Okay. Well, until next time, you all, have a good weekend and stay blessed.
Bye, people.
Bye.